Here we are on Old Man Cart, election coverage, the 2012 election, and the foreign policy debate tonight. Um, I'm just about at my wits' end to try to figure out how certain people that I know are prepared to vote for Mitt Romney, a person whose every action, whose every word has been the antithesis of everything I learned growing up about being a good person, telling the truth, an enemy of the people as far as I'm concerned. It's absolutely shattering to me that half of the people seem prepared to vote for this clown, this etch a sketch, this horror, and this whole thing about makers and takers, the Ayn Rand, Randian the philosophy that Paul Ryan worships. By the way, he's not a good Catholic at all if he worships Ayn Rand, whose very impulse is against God. Um, I just don't get it. I don't get how people can vote for people who will do everything in their power to remove the progress of a century, to turn us into a third world country where it's going to be a winner take all society, where the very rich at the top suck the very lifeblood from each and every one of us and our fellow citizens. This is a very important election, even more important than 2008. And I would urge all my friends to get out and vote. It's going to be difficult. We need to have reform in this country. There are too many deep-seated, serious problems facing us, from climate to what are we going to do about next generation energy. And we've got these idiots leading ignorant people around by the nose, talking about communists and socialists and this and that. What a pathetic state of affairs we live in. We have serious problems that need to be faced. And the true patriots are the ones who are looking for ways to create an economy. And I believe history has proven that communism does not work. Pure communism does not work, and pure capitalism does not work. So that we can move towards a synthesis where, instead of having a pyramid society where we have, which is what we're turning into, that we have very few at the top, the 1%, and massive poor people at the bottom, that we move toward more of a diamond society where most people economically are in the middle, and very few people are poor, and let the rich be. How much money do you need to have? We're going down the wrong road if we continue to elect people like Mitt Romney or this character Aiken out in Minnesota, or Missouri, sorry. And isn't it strange that the failed states, the whole concept of failed states, that the failed states here in the United States of America are the red states. Every single state that is last in education, last in health of the people, last in environmental conditions, are the so-called red states, where these blood-sucking radicals that have taken over the Republican Party have called the tune. Well, I say enough. And I'd like to make sure that all of my friends are out there voting and realizing that you do have something to contribute, and that's your vote. Why do you think they're spending all this money to get it? So, welcome to Old Man Cart election coverage.